I swear, my brother always texts me at the wrong time. Like literally, right when I'm starting. He could he could text me anytime before that. He could text me anytime after that. He chooses to text and call me at the same time. Like I'm not gonna get mad at my brother calling me. Not gonna get mad at it. Um, he just chooses horrible times to go stream manager. Hold on here. All right. How's everybody doing today? We'll wait for some people to get in here. That's just how brothers are. Mine does that too. Yeah, I don't know. I mean, I'm open to talk to him. It's just he always chooses literally the worst time. Like the last couple of times that he called me, I was literally 4 minutes into recording my video, and he called me twice, and I was like, well, I kind of want to answer it. When people call you twice, you know there's like probably something very important that they want to talk to you about. Something might be happening, you know? Can you believe I sold my 10K XRP Tuesday morning? I mean, that's honestly, I'm not gonna say that I can believe it, right? I can believe that probably a lot of people did it, where they sold it just before, or they sold it, um, I don't know, a week before or something. It's just it happens that way. I don't know why. You get to like 2 years or 3 years out, and then finally something happens, and you just decided to sell it recently, and it sucks. I've had it happen on many different investments, not just cryptocurrency, but also stocks as well. It happens. I've also had situations where I've sold collectibles that have risen in value as soon as I sold it. Um, but yeah, I mean that's just what happens. Do you think XRP ruling could help Lunic? I think it could help everything, honestly, not just Lunic. But yes, I think it could help Terra Luna Classic because Terra Luna Classic was also labeled a security, and being labeled a security, um, you know, means that you have to kind of fight your way out of it to prove that you're not, right? You were great on Friends. I get that a lot, but you obviously know that I'm not that person. Matthew Perry. I am Matthew Perry, but I'm not that Matthew Perry. I haven't gotten it recently. When I used to work in a hospital. Every time I would introduce myself, I know they wouldn't be expecting who they got in there because they don't have pictures. Well, I don't have pictures on my resume or anything. So I know hearing the name, they probably didn't expect who came through the door, which is cool. This Matthew Perry is much more sober. Huh? How do you know that? I seem to be always sick or have some sort of um, allergy issue. I don't know what's going on, whether it's allergies or whether it's um, some sort of sickness, but something's happening. I believe Vitalik and Joe Lubin XRP is a security. Also, me equals clown. That's funny. I know I was unoriginal. I couldn't resist. No, I appreciate it. No one wants to listen to a hater. Me? Like I'm a hater? What am I hating on? I don't hate on anything. I don't think I've actually hated anything. May dislike some stuff, but I don't think I actually hate anything. I was pretty surprised to wake up and find that XRP was not over $1. Yeah, I actually woke up in the middle of the night and wanted to check somewhere around 2 to 4 a.m. to see what was happening, to see if we had any type of an impact. But I guess the impact or the increase was so high that it's still kind of consolidating, still kind of adjusting to what the level is right now. So seeing that pullback, we're seeing that larger increase, and seeing that pullback, and the continued consolidation makes sense to me, right? Um, there's a new KYC. Wait, there's a new KYC process. You wait. You point your phone at a chart, and then one eye on the screen camera, the other on your phone camera, and then press your fingerprint on the phone. Interesting. Very interesting. I wonder if XRP will be able to retrace to 50 or 60 cents. I would say no, that I wouldn't see it back down to 50 or 60 cents, because that seems like a complete retracement versus getting down to a low of like 74, 70 cents, right? That would be probably the low that I've seen in, this retracement. But anything could happen. You never know how the overall market's going to react. With things that are not really moving as much, right? I want to actually check the markets. I haven't even looked. I think I was looking at XRP this morning, but I want to look at the entire market. Still overall, in the last 24-hour time frame, we're still up. 4.8% is what it shows here. Yeah, 4.8% is what it shows here. Guys, if you could hit the like button, please do so. We have 64 people on YouTube. Please hit that like button. It does help out the channel, helps out growth, all of that stuff. The pullback is healthy. I agree. Yeah, it looks like it. Let's see. I bought into XRP at 32 cents. Been dollar cost averaging ever since. Do you dollar cost average up the whole entire time? Is there a certain place you're going to stop? Lots of people be taking their 2x profits from their 40 cent range. Yeah, I would agree. Once you see it to, double where it was at, right? It was close to double from where it was, because people were a ton of people invested at 45 cents. 45 cents, double 45 cents, you're looking at 90 cents. Got up to 94 cents, you saw people start taking profit, because again, that's double their money. They can take their initial investment, leave the rest that's in there. So you're going to see half the amount stay in there for them. And most people, right? For me, I'm looking for something more than that, even though that's technically like almost triple when I've invested. Almost triple. Obviously, I would love to see it grow up a little bit more, because mine was like 36 to 39 cents. So if we just use 39 cents or 40, that's really only double. Looking for it to get to $1.20, which would be a 3x on where I've invested, right? Only man who could do that would be, I don't know who that is. XRP will hit $1 by today. Would love to see it. We're not really seeing a ton of movement right now. Again, in the last 24 hours, you could still see that XRP is up 67% based on, a 24-hour cutoff. Where if we go in here, you're going to start to see that update. As soon as you get to here, you're going to start to see it probably down, unless it picks up, volume is still looking insane, right? $13.6 billion is going through XRP. That is phenomenal. Like compared to some of these other figures, like you're looking at $13.6 billion that goes through XRP. You see 13.2 billion that goes through Ethereum. So it's literally up there with the top two, because I mean it's technically top three. Any other coins? I know you're seeing Cardano, yeah, 1.5 billion, 2.7 billion for Solana. See any other ones in the billions? We see Stellar Lumens at 1.2 billion. When you don't know what to buy, just buy CRO. That's what Kingmaker says. Great suggestion. I'm covering bodies. What are you talking about? Hi, Matthew. Great day yesterday. Quick question. Do you know where you can leverage XRP so holders don't have to sell their tokens? Good question. I know you were able to buy, weren't you able to buy XRP on like Webull for a while? I'm not so sure exactly where you can leverage. I've never been into, leveraging leveraging any cryptocurrency. I really don't use leverage. I don't use margin. That's just not how I make trades, but I understand where you're coming from. But I don't know the answer to that. I mean, you could probably search on Google platforms to leverage crypto. I mean, you can margin trade, spot margin trade on Kraken is what I'm seeing. That may be an option. They just launched XRP or relisted XRP on Kraken, so you could be able to do it there. You can leverage XRP on KuCoin. There you go. You can leverage XRP on KuCoin, on Kraken. The first one that came up for me was Kraken. Trev G, how you doing? Thank you for being here. I appreciate it. Everything is pumping up again. What's holding XRP's price back? Right now, it's just a level of seeing a decent sized retracement, right? A healthy retracement. And any type of movement, if you are seeing healthy movement, you're going to see it pull back a little bit, right? It goes all the way up to a level of 94, 95 cents, right? And then you see it decrease and get down to 74 cents. If you look on the screen here, let's actually take a look. So it increases up to, again, 90 cents. I believe it goes a little higher with the candle wick, but increases there. And then you see a decrease, right? All the way down to a level where it says 77 cents, but it actually went down to, it actually went down to 74. So let me I'll do 1 minute charts or 1 minute candlesticks. So you see this increase all the way up to 90, again, 94 cents, right? It decreased down to 74 cents. Throughout the night, I guess it must have decreased a little bit lower, hitting a level of 72 cents. That's very interesting. Before increasing there, that would have been the lowest point to make your investment there. Now it is starting to create lower highs, lower lows. And if it has a double touch point here at like 81, that might not be 82, that might not be the best situation having that triple touch point, because right here, you're looking at maybe a double top, triple top scenario. which creates more bearish momentum, but it could be something that's creating a tighter and tighter consolidation. And as you're seeing that consolidation, it creates or leads to more bullish momentum as long as the market is favoring that way. If it's not favoring that way, it starts favoring towards, whatever the market is doing, which would be more of a decrease. So, what's holding it back is the people that are probably taking some profit. It's understandable, right? People see it go from 45 cents, 46 cents, all the way up to a level of 94 cents. That's double their money. They're going to take their profit. They're going to pull out of it. And then people are also going to be waiting on the sidelines because they don't want to maybe FOMO into something that's up 60%, but is in more of a downward trend right now. Can I get clarification regarding institutional money for XRP? As I read the summary, the judgment, it is a green light for retail, but not for institutional sales. What do you mean it's a green light for retail, but not institutional sales? I mean, I didn't read the full judgment here, but I would imagine that they're opening it up for retail to make these moves. But you're seeing $13 billion that's flowing in there. I would imagine that's not just coming from retail. The sleeper in the room is Bone. I think I can't wait for the end of August. Might be nice. I probably would agree with you. I think Bone will be nice, but just understand that Bone depends on what happens with Shibarium and whether Shiba Inu is a major part of Shibarium. If it's not, then you might have a limited growth on your hands. Let's call it that. Payday in USA. I bet we see a lot of crypto bought today. I mean, it depends. A lot of people are paid bi-weekly. Or some people are paid monthly, like me. Payday, direct deposit, go out on Wednesday for most. Payday direct deposit goes out on Wednesday for most. I never had that happen. I would get direct deposit directly on a Friday when I used to work for a hospital. We all need we now is a ETF approval, and then we moon. Might not be wrong there. I think there will be an update on Luna and TFL today. Maybe bullish. Why do you think that? Do you have any type of like a tweet or something that's telling you that? The lawsuit against Do Kwon and TFL. The summary judgment says that they are still going to have to go to trial for institutional sales. That seems a little excessive, right? We're not going to do a 2-year trial for that too, right? It was a mixed decision in a way. Ripple was found to violate security law with regard to direct institutional sales, but not with regard to XRP sales on exchanges. Very interesting. Very, very interesting. What do you think about Bone? Like I said, I think Bone, it all depends on what happens with Shibarium. It all depends on how much of an impact Shibarium has on Shiba Inu. If there's a lot of sales of Shiba Inu or transfers of Shiba Inu, then Bone could see a massive impact. But I don't see any other volume that really will flow over there that people aren't already, purchasing or moving or whatever over on exchanges. So I don't really see the main value unless you can buy directly on that platform or off ramp directly on that platform. So that'll be my opinion. Guys, if you haven't had a chance to hit the like button, please do so. It does help out with growth. Um, and it helps the channel out tremendously. Literally woke up smiling. I mean, when you see things that are moving in more of a positive direction, absolutely. You know, I couldn't do nothing but smile. I wanted to tell everybody, but everybody at the golf course was more of like, I believe, traditional investors, and um, you know, they work for a company where they receive a 401k and they do it all through that rather than investing for themselves. So I really didn't have anything investing wise to talk about. Typically, you do, like you talk about the investments that you see and different things that you're putting your money into, whether it's real estate or whatever. But none of that came up, and every time the only person that I would talk to someone about crypto, and I really wanted to talk to someone about it, was my father-in-law. So my portfolio was up 40% when I woke up. That's fantastic. Um, I did see that my ADA is up a significant amount, which I'm excited about. Um, went from being worth about $2,000 to now being worth over $3,000. So I'm very, very happy with that. 3,000 like 500 to be more specific. Um, and as we get closer and closer to the level of $1, if not more than that, it'll be worth around $10,000. Hopefully, grows a little bit further to 20,000 or 30,000, right? Because we saw this at a $3 price point, 100 billion, or yeah, $100 billion market cap. So I'm excited about ADA as well. It's not just XRP. Because yeah, we saw this up to 37 cents. But if we look at all history, we've seen this up to a $3 price point. And getting up to that $3 price point for me, I would be very, very happy. I'd be looking at like $30,000 from the Cardano and sorry, and I would probably take a little bit of profit at that point, even though it has an ability to grow further. I definitely would take, a good $5,000, $10,000 profit. Um, Manuel, thank you for following. I appreciate it. And everybody that's liking, thank you for liking. I really appreciate that over on TikTok. I think I still have the same title over here on Kick. If you guys want to follow me on Kick, feel free to follow me on Kick. It's Matthew_Perry. If you feel like you can get some notifications over there, we're almost at 100 followers. We're at 97 followers. So feel free to go over there. We also have some viewers over here. So thank you for watching over here. I appreciate it. I do want to change the stream title though. I'm spelling this all wrong. How does it do that? I always forget the Y and everything. There we go. Now we change the title. Some people are holding for 2 years, so naturally they want to take profits. Absolutely. I 100% understand why people are taking profits. If anybody does understand, it would be me, the person that's has been sold on taking profits while everybody was saying everything about diamond handing absolutely every position that you hold. Um, I said that didn't make sense. And you need to find levels to where you're going to take profits in anything, right? Protect your initial investments. I just put up a poll. Make sure you answer that poll. Whether you did or you didn't, still answer it. Do do you expect XRP to go to $1? Do I expect it? I do expect it. I expect it to go further than $1. Um, $1 is going to happen soon, and I knew anytime you see these significant points of things hitting $1, hitting a penny, hitting 10 cents, hitting $10, $100, you're going to see these retracements right before it happening, right? It's going to resist hard from those levels, and sometimes it's somewhere around 75 cents, or 3/4 of the way there. So for some, it's like $75. It could be $175, right? When you're 3/4 of the way there, a lot of times you'll see that pullback. For this one, it had so much strength that it pushed it up to about 90 cents before it did end up decreasing. But I did expect it to do that. Now, the second wave that we are going to see will push it over that level of $1. Now, will it hold that level of $1? That's always, to be determined, right? You might end up seeing it go up to about $1.20, resisting from $1.20 and pulling back a little bit, about 20 cents, really using that level of $1 as a form of support, plus or minus staying above that $1 point. Let's see. I think DJ Trev said something. Matt, when you take your $5,000 or $10,000 profit, do you take into account the taxes you need to pay if you withdraw that money? So I do take into account, but I usually factor that in later when I'm doing my overall taxes, because I don't have to pay it till then. But yes, I will factor all of that into it. Um, and I don't believe for me it's long term. For a lot of other people, it's a long term profit. But for me, it's probably going to be more um, short. Oh no, for Cardano, it's definitely long term. So yeah, I'll factor in the 20% that I will take, and that's at max that I see. So yeah, I'll factor it in, but I'm not going to do anything with it. Like I'll probably just throw it into an account for taxes, um, that I'm holding for taxes. Elmo is steady at the moment. I haven't even looked at Elmo in a while. Probably look at Elmo back here. Let's duplicate this. Elmo. Here it is. So Elmo is still around the 1 cent mark. We're seeing it about $1 million in volume in the day. And it's still the $3 million market cap. So, um, I'm not sure if they have any other markets. I know you have Lbank, Bitmart, Bitforex, CoinW, and you're seeing hundreds of thousands of dollars that are going through this, which is phenomenal. Would love to see a ton more, but you know, we'll get there. What are the chances you see the SEC appeal secondary sales decision? They would lose in court for sure, but would muddy the waters for a few more years, though. um, what are the chances do you think the SEC appeal a secondary sales decision? So you think that they're gonna appeal this decision and fight for it to be a security again, basically saying we don't agree with that decision, so we're gonna appeal it. I mean, it can always happen. I don't really know. Like I'm not really an expert in law, right? So I don't know the likelihood of that happening. Um, but I guess we'll see. How about Sandbox? I wasn't really the biggest fan of Sandbox. Why take profit? XRP is not a risk. It's only up from here. People take profit. Taking profit is a normal thing. It sets you up for other investments. Even though you truly believe in something, just because you take profit, it doesn't mean you don't believe in it. And a lot of people will look at that, or some people will question that. Maybe like you having that question, saying, "Hey, why would you take profit if you truly believe in this position? It's only going up." Well, if they invested for a long period of time, if they've invested, let's say, for 2 years or something, or even invested for a short period of time, you still want to collect your initial investment so that it feels like no matter what, you're positive. So now you can throw that initial investment or something else, even more initial investment plus profit, into a whole nother position that you now see another opportunity for. Because as you see the entire crypto market move, everything's going to be moving upward, right? If you can find something that's moving now and then still gives you an opportunity to invest in other things at a lower price, you got to take it. So you, let's say, have $1,000 that you invested into it. It turns into 2,000, like 500 or something. You take 1,500, leave 1,000 in there. Well, now you have 1,500 to put into another investment. And if you see an opportunity, let's say in like Jasmine Coin or Elmo, they're at lower prices. So you find that position, you invest into those positions, and now you can see those benefits um, from investing that money there. Or you could just take the profit that you had and throw it directly on those positions. But the point is that you're opening up the door for other investments and not using new money in order to fund those investment. You're using um, older money and older gains in order to fund those investments. That's the way that investing works. You may start with your own money in order to invest, but a lot of times it's building off of the gains that you had and trying to um, you know use someone else's money to make yourself money. That's what the rich do, but with limited risk, right? So the rich end up doing that, and that's how they become more wealthy. Elmo team has a bit of cash from taxes to play with. When they return from vacation on Monday, we may start to see burns and buybacks. That's fantastic. Wait, so all of them were on vacation? The SEC is broke. They can, or you saying they can run it again? The SEC is broke. They can run it again, or you're saying they can't run it again? Man, my bots only reverse. Maybe you see it as wait, as a close, but not still got. I don't. Sometimes I feel like maybe I don't read things right, or uh, the sentences don't make sense. Um, that's what I was planning on doing. Good strategy. The two co-founders are both on vacation at the same time, marketing guy and the dev. I guess this is popular months to be on vacation. So, um, I usually go during this week. I usually go to Delaware, but we chose not to go to Delaware this year. I don't even think it was a conversation to even decide to go. We typically go this week. Last time when I went to Delaware, I had to I stayed back while they went right away because I had a tournament on Friday, a golf tournament, the one that I played yesterday. Um, and then I traveled or up there or down there. Um, Casper will make it to the top 10 by 2025, the first block block dag. It actually solved a trilemma for good. Um, Dogecoin dead? I don't think Dogecoin is dead. No. um, it's not seeing as much. Actually, let me keep that up there. It's not seeing as much movement. It's not seeing as much volume that's going into it, but it's still a top 10 cryptocurrency, right? You're still seeing about $1 billion that's going through Dogecoin. So no, it's not dead. Um, it's just you're not seeing as much volume that was going into it before, right? You saw billions of dollars that were going into this daily, and now you're not seeing billions of dollars that are going into it. And you could say the same thing for a lot of positions, but certain ones are moving right now because of how they really tie into the whole SEC lawsuits situation, right? XRP being one of the biggest ones, 2-year lawsuit, and now you go through a win, where Coinbase can now relist it and Kraken can as well, and you see all the positive outcome with that. But then also to tie into that, ADA was labeled a security that Coinbase was trading ADA. Solana, I believe, or Matic was labeled that, right? You saw that with Cosmos as well, and I believe that's up to $10. So you're seeing, all the ones that were affected by these potential lawsuits, or these lawsuits that are happening, um, that are making the largest moves. Not anything that's a meme play. Even though you're seeing money that's flowing into it, 5% up, 7% up, whatever, right? You're seeing all of these that are making some moves. Um, you're not seeing the huge moves like you would see in an XRP or a Cardano or a Solana or whatever, right? Stellar Lumens. It's relisted everywhere, and no movement. Look, we're seeing a little bit of hesitancy because of people that don't want to invest, and I wouldn't do it either. Don't want to invest at a 60% gain. It was already up a massive amount, and then when they start to see that it is in that retracement, it still looks like it's 68% up because of how XRP looks chart wise, right? Once we get to about 12 p.m., we'll start to see that overall percentage shrink. Then when we get to 2, we get to about 2:30, we're gonna see it. What's it called? We're gonna see it start to look like it's down, right? I was trying to think of where I was yesterday at 2:30 p.m. I think I was just finishing up my round. The news is positive for the whole crypto community. Um, all my coin/tokens are in the green, plus my Coinbase and Robinhood stocks. So I haven't checked the stock market. I did see that Coinbase was up a lot. But I haven't checked the stock market overall. I think when I first checked or saw that XRP was up, or that the crypto market was up to a 1.25 trillion dollar market cap, I was like, okay, let's see what the stock market is doing as well. The stock market wasn't doing much. The only thing that was really moving was Coinbase. I always play. I always play on my winnings. That's the way to do it. That is the way to do it. If you guys want to follow me on Kick, I would greatly appreciate it. We need 3 more followers to hit 100 followers. So if you want to be a part of that and make me happy this morning, feel free to go ahead and do that. H bar not moving too much. Again, it's not. Good morning, Matt. Is KuCoin dead? I don't know. KuCoin's not dead. H bar is not moving because of the fact that the things that are moving are all the ones that are affected by the lawsuits, I guess, with Coinbase, with Binance, with just Ripple. I think it's a win for all of those, and that's why you're seeing those positions move. Oh, and I may be in Philly mid-August for a weekend. All right, yeah. I mean, if you want to go get like a beer or something, we can definitely do that. If it's, I think I'm going to Disney in August. In my calendar. So yes, we are going to Disney. So it is mid to end of August. So it's like the 17th through the 24th or something. We're gonna be in Disney. If you're gonna be in Disney, say hi. So we'll be in Disney and different parks and stuff and having fun with the kids, and I'm sure they're gonna love all the rides. I think we are coming the weekend of the 13th. Her birthday is on the 16th. The weekend of the 13th, so the 12th and the 13th, obviously. All right. I have nothing on my calendar, I don't think. I have to check Erica's calendar, but I have nothing on my calendar. Hopefully I'm not sick at the time. Thoughts on B Rise? Um, I I don't really have any thoughts now on B Rise, but let's go ahead and check it out. uh, or Bryce, say Bryce. Um, with 103, $102 million market cap, looking at 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That's 6 zeros. Looks like 6 zeros. 6 zeros, 25.98. With $3.1 million in volume. Not horrible, but we would like to see more popularity. But again, we're not in the most positive time in the market. It may be a positive time for a lot of things. But it doesn't have to be for everything, right? Because some of these just won't have an effect based on what's happening with XRP and what's happening with unregistered securities, or the claim of unregistered securities. But if we look at history from, let's say, 2022 and March of 2022, we've been seeing kind of lower highs and slightly lower lows. I would say this is more of a double touch point there of those lows, but it's creating lower highs, and it looks like it's in more of a downward trend here. I would like to see the history of the volume because I want to see the popularity, because it seems like popularity is not really up to where it should be compared to what the market cap is. Um, if we look at the holders within it, 652 holders. That doesn't seem right. Is there? Is it typically on a different chain? Okay, so you have 1,088, sorry, 184,000 addresses that are holding it. I guess majority a Binance Smart Chain token, but also offered on the Ethereum side. Um, you have majority of it that's burned off, which is a good thing. Sometimes that's hiding all of the higher investors, which you see the top 16 wallets hold 1%, which is not the best situation in the world. But um, you want to see more popularity. More popularity gets you to a point to where I can probably believe in it a little bit more. But again, I'm not like a heavy investor or a firm believer in it because this is my first time really checking, or maybe my third time checking it. Um, so if I was on the outside looking in, I would probably say, hey, I want to see a little bit more popularity or a history of popularity, and then maybe go into some news. And if you've invested into it, you already um, know about any type of anything that's going to happen with the position that can create a little bit more volume. And if that is so, then it could be a great investment for you. um, it's gonna be so hot and miserable. I hope you're prepared to sweat. Kids will be ready to go swimming by noon. Yeah, we went there 3 years ago in September, and it was super hot then. Like it's hot when I'm just walking around and you can see like the sweat pull up in like that the part that doesn't touch your shirt because it like pulls up in the middle of like your chest, and it's like then your shirt gets wet there and it always looks weird in pictures. Yeah, I don't know why that does happen, but whatever. So I know it's gonna be hot. Um, I know they're gonna have fun, especially now that Hayden can walk. We're still gonna have to bring the stroller because I feel like she's not gonna be able to walk everywhere. But it'll be great, and they'll probably be very, very tired by the end of the day and sleep very, very well. Just like when we went to Hershey, I think this past weekend, and Hayden and Harper were walking around, going on rides, doing absolutely everything, and um, they were very tired by the time before we even got home. They slept in the car. USTC is good. I would agree. Guys, hit the like button. Oh, we almost have 100 likes. Thank you guys for hitting the like button. I appreciate it. Let's see. When when can we see XRP moving up? It looks like um, a bull flag move. It does. Typically, I would want to see the bull flag kind of um, happen a lot sooner. And I thought that it would happen somewhere around 2 or like 4 a.m., like early in the morning. Which it's still early in the morning. I just expected it to happen a lot sooner. I feel like this is an extended bull flag. You want to see this um, consolidate for a shorter period of time and then take off. Um, a number of hours rather than a day or two. But it can happen. We've seen it happen multiple times. I remember you made a coin. I don't remember. It was BTD. Um, yeah, buy the dip or something. It's insanely difficult. I I commend um anybody that's creating a cryptocurrency and maintains a cryptocurrency because it is difficult to do so, right? I think it's insanely difficult to do so, and I don't want to suggest that people purchase that at all. Um, it's something where you have to maintain a Twitter, maintain a website. You have to pay for all these different things to where it ends up being costly, especially if your cryptocurrency is not making or it's not producing enough volume. And the whole premise behind it was to support the Shiba Inu burn in such a large way, but I couldn't do that. We couldn't really do it because I didn't know how to go through the different steps, and I needed somebody to really help with it. I would love to have one. I would love to be able to slightly manage one, but I would need a team that I truly trust. And I don't know. I don't have any like developers or people that understand crypto enough to trust them there, you know? K Omar, good morning. Good morning to you too. XRP relisted on Coinbase? Yes, it did. Yes, it did. We're all hype about it. This is a coin called Perry. Was released about a month ago. Yeah, Perry the platypus or something. I did see that. I actually I like tweeted about it where I was like, it's an interesting name for a coin because it was called Perry, and I was like, all right, well, I like that. Not gonna be mad at it. I forgot to tell you. Yeah, I retweeted or I tweeted about it, and they ended up retweeting that. I don't know what they're doing now. I just tweeted that I thought the name was interesting. So like, yeah, like let me go back. I don't think it was a lot of tweet. I don't tweet that much. Try to tweet every now and then though. Let me see if I can scroll back and find it. Like interesting name or something. Apparently I was sick of allergies. It's somewhere. It's somewhere. Da, 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 there we go. Perry the B&B. So I have to say, I like the name, and they end up retweeting it. So I don't know where they are, what they're doing. I guess they didn't see any type of success, and now they have a version 2. But the crazy thing is they had thousands of followers. They had way more followers than this, so something happened. I don't know what happened to it. Like I said, I didn't invest into it. This is why you can't really trust a lot of these plays here. I did want to talk to them to get all the information because I thought it would be great to be able to like associate myself with Perry, something Perry. But yeah, I don't know what happened to them. Yeah, that sucks. Let's see. Let's go back here. If you guys want to follow me on Twitter, feel free to follow me on Twitter. I wanted actually I was checking like to see if it's a bull. It looked like a bull flag. It does. Where do you think Pepe will go from here, Matt? I think Pepe will grow a lot, but we're not in that phase right now. Right now, we're in more of a phase of getting the reaction and movement from all the positions that have been labeled a security or, um, you know, I guess just let's call it labeled a security. um, so you're seeing all of those, all of the movement from those positions, but not like Shiba Inu or Terra Luna Classic or whatever, Jasmine Coin, or whatever, or Pepe. The CDC listed XRP also, or CDC listed it. So crypto.com, I did see that, yes. Someone called that out yesterday. Also, please let everyone know XRP still have room for a lot of dilution. It does have room for a lot of dilution. They don't add it often, though. They don't add it often at all. So that's something that you do have to be aware of, is that XRP does have room for a lot of dilution, but it's had room for a lot of dilution for a very, very long time. And most times they will dilute it when it gets to a very, very high price. So if it gets to a level of $3, you'll see more that's added so that, you know, people can take some of that and take profit or whatever they want to do with it. Unlock some to capture some gains for themselves. Perry the BNB rugged a lot of people, did it? No, it didn't. This is why you have something to where you're like, oh well, this looks like it's gonna be uh you know a great project, and obviously that's the reason why they didn't want me to be a part of it. Maybe that's the reason why. Because I said I reached out to them and I was like, this would be interesting for me to look into. Can you send me all the information that you have on the project? Um, I'm really interested in seeing what this is because it seems like there's a big community here. Right? People are excited. Um, if it rugged a lot of people, then that's the reason because they knew that I would look into it heavy and call out a lot of their BS, and then they would have to rug a lot sooner. Because if they paid me to like for a review and I looked into it and was like, this is this doesn't look great at all, then they would be like, all right, well, then we paid for a bad review. That's probably why. Let me blow my nose. Give me a second. I'm kind of cold. You dodged the bullet. Um, yeah, I don't think it's that I dodged the bullet. I think um they would have they wouldn't have been happy with my review because I would have called a lot of it out. I check into token sniffer. I check into the amount of holders. I want to make sure that people don't hold a certain amount. I want to make sure they're not, you know, taking a certain like taking a certain amount and putting it into the dead wallet to kind of show that they have more, or sorry, that they have less. Because if that dead wallet wasn't there, how much would those top holders have? They would probably have like 2, 3, 4, 5% or something like that, rather than less than 1%. Like they don't do it like Elmo does, to where Elmo, when it burns it off, it's completely removed and it updates the percentage that people are holding. It's not like, oh, well, 50% in the dead wallet and 1% over here or 2% over here. Well, 50% in the dead wallet, right? And it's considered gone. That means your 2% probably is worth about 4%. Um, so like that's where you look at it there. So I probably would have just called everything out and they wouldn't have been happy and they would have paid me, you know, $300 or $500 or something in order to do a review, not a promotion, but to do a review and um just completely dismantle their project, right? That's probably what I would have done. So, but it sucks because it's a good name. Maybe they didn't have rights to use the picture though. I don't know. I think I have 1,500 in Elmo. Yeah, I have a total of like 2,000, I think. It might be a little bit higher right now, but like 2,000-ish in Elmo. I think my break even was like 1.5. So I'm hopeful that we'll see so much more growth. At least I can't at least I can't trade XRP on Coinbase. At least you can't. You should be able to trade XRP on Coinbase. Let me see if I can go over to Coinbase here. Yeah, if you go to Coinbase, you can only trade it on advanced. You can't trade it on um, just a regular platform. I don't think. Let me go to my regular platform. Give me a second. Let me see. Repeat. You can buy it on the regular platform. Yeah. Yeah, you can buy it on the regular platform. It looks like it. Um. Oh yeah, you can. I was gonna say if I have $1, yeah, I could preview the buy. So yeah, you can buy it on the regular platform. It says it's 100% buy, 0% sell. That's not right. You can. I traded some of my Jasmine for XRP. Whatever you feel is right. Matt, how do you think? Wait, how do you think about Terra Luna Classic? Is there any news on the 15th of July? There's no news right now for Terra Luna Classic that I see. Um, what I'm typing here. Uh, there's the only crypto news that I see is definitely surrounding XRP and everything that happened there. But let's see if we can find Terra Luna Classic news. I don't think there's any news right now. Um, Terra Luna Classic validator to burn billions of Lunic token. Price to rally. Terra Luna Classic. This is 6 minutes ago. Terra Luna Classic community votes to revise gas fees and staking. That's interesting. I would like to end staking undelegation period. That's good. Um, reduce the staking undelegation period to 14 days. Aim to reduce Lunic staking undelegation period from 21 days to 14 days. Will give more flexibility to users regarding their staked Lunic and encourage more users to staking, which reduces the Lunic circulating supply. So that's honestly not bad. And raising raising gas fees by 2x aims to raise all current gas fees on chain by 2x. It will boost the community's pool fund funding and staking rewards as gas fees are split 50-50 between the two. The last gas fee adjustment was 6 months ago. So the thing that I'll get from this, and I'll talk about this maybe in a video, I think that's interesting. The thing that I get from this about Terra Luna Classic revising Luna gas fees and staking on delegation, it's great. But a lot of the DEX side, again, that is not where the money is. Like if we go to Lunic, great to see it up 4.6%. But a lot of where the money is, as you see this, is on CEXs. $100,000 go through DEXs. So it would provide funding, but how much funding? Really, it would be a small amount. Now, with staking being less of an undelegation period, maybe it would provide people to stake a little bit more, creating maybe a little bit more volume. But there's definitely like people have already staked what they want to stake. I know I'm not staking anymore. I still have the amount that I'm staked, which is 46 million. Came out from the Bahamas. You are the best. Thank you for saying that. Guys, let me put XRP like on the screen, trading view. You know what? I'll put up XRP advanced. Yeah, I'll just put up XRP here. I have to go get Harper some breakfast, so I'm gonna feed her some breakfast, and I'll be right back down here. All right, give me a second. You two guys on TikTok. I'll be right back. All right. I got these soft mints. Have you ever had these soft mints? They're freaking amazing. I don't even know if you guys can see it on the screen. But soft mints. They're great. And they also are good when you have like sore throat, itchy throat, whatever. Don't forget Ripple is still in trouble for the way they sold XRP to investors was sold like a security. You said they may have to pay a gigantic fine. Keyword is may. Fire King, you were the one calling for basically saying that it wasn't looking good for XRP or for Ripple at all. And honestly, the battle is not really truly over, but it is a huge win. I know you're the biggest Bitcoin fan, and seeing that everything's labeled, everything else is labeled as security, and seeing Bitcoin win would have been definitely big for Bitcoin. Let's see what happens to the price of the volume. Has gone bit massive, but not really reflecting in the price. Hopefully it rises as time goes by. Like I said, I believe that what has happened for XRP, we've seen 13 or almost 14 billion dollars in volume, which is crazy, which is fantastic. But we're seeing kind of both sides of it, right? We see it increase to 94. We also see the selling of it. Selling is part of the volume as well. So even though you see, let's say $7 billion that goes into it, you can also see $7 billion that comes out of it. And that would be, $14 billion. I had to do quick math there, even though it's very simple and easy to do so. But it's more difficult when you're on camera. That's the easiest math you could do, literally just doubling something. But yeah, you could see $14 billion that goes through it. Is this the beginning of the bull run for altcoins? It could be. I'm not going to say that it is, but it definitely could be. The reason why I say that it could be is because there's right now it's really only affecting. You are seeing other things that are moving as well. 4, 5, 6%, stuff like that. But it could be a huge move for the rest of the crypto market once you start to see kind of a chain of positivity. And if we don't see that continuation, if we start to see some negativity that comes into here, well, that's just going to deplete a lot of other investments. XRP may stay stable, other things may stay stable, but then you might see it play catch up to the rest of the market. So it really does depend. It will definitely be a big fine. It wasn't. It wasn't. Everything was lining up for the SEC to win. I'm incredibly happy for XRP at XRP won. If for nothing else, then for regulatory clarity. Absolutely, I agree with that 100%. I wanted XRP to win. I like the freedom of maybe understanding what this is or giving it a different label. And we still don't have what it truly is overall, but we know that it's not a security. That's the thing. So maybe security like Axe, but not a security. And I think if it was the other way around, it would have been a big win for BTC. But there would be other things that come along to kind of fall under a different category and abide by all of the rules, all of the laws there, at least. And the thing is I don't think it would be the biggest win for BTC, honestly. Maybe in just the US, but overall you would still see XRP well known and well used, and may become the global digital currency. And then you have the US that's on Bitcoin, which might not be the better alternative, honestly. To some people, right? Matt, take a look at the CRPT coin. I like the tokenomics. $5 million in volume, about $1 million, and so 17% volume to market cap ratio. Looks like it has a little bit of popularity. Let me look at all history here. You saw it from $2.30 all the way down to the low here of 6 cents. Now, was that because of heavy dilution? It looks like it doesn't have a max supply. You're only seeing 95 million total coins that is out there. So it's not something where you have a crazy amount of, unless they have the unlimited amount of dilution, they continue to add more and more. That's crazy to see. You see that it's been lower and lower, and it's been reaching the 59 to 60 million dollar market cap multiple times, meaning that they are diluting the hell out of this position. Um, and uh, yeah, you see it at a higher price here, so 84 cents. Maybe not actually. Maybe not. You might not be wrong there, because we're looking back at 2018 to see it up at $2.30. So they're not diluting the position. I'm wrong by saying that, because it really starts right here. They didn't track the market cap before that, so it really starts somewhere around April 21st, where we should see again 95 cents, and April 21st, where we're seeing a $75 million market cap. So um, $75 million market cap, see it all the way up to a $59 million market cap. What price point was it then, or what was it at its low? So this was an $8 million market cap, or right here was a $7 million market cap. And you see that about an 8-cent price. So yeah, I don't think they diluted anything. I'm sorry to say that. And to think that I confirm that, but as we start to look into it, it looks like they're not diluting. So what's there is there. Now, I would like to see history of popularity to see what's happening there, but you do have 14 places to where you can purchase it. It has been around for a very long time. You can see volume that's going into it. Again, you said you like the tokenomics of it. What about the tokenomics that you like? I don't want to have to go all the way through this and do a full review, because I wasn't paid for a full review. So I'm not going to go through and do a complete review on this position. But if I had to take it at first glance, I would say, yes, it shows that it has some form of popularity, having 17% volume to market cap ratio. um, I would just have to look into it more if I'm going to purchase it. But again, yeah. This is still a big win for Bitcoin, because it's such a big win for crypto. Yeah, you're not wrong. I mean, Bitcoin hit like 32,000, right? World governments are moving towards CBDCs. These these and digital IDs are to be the thing, whether a person wants it or not. That'll be very, very, very interesting. We'll see how that plays out. Matt, I actually bought some BTC in celebration of the XRP win. Of course you did. Top of the school year. 129K CRO. Hopefully I can get my 250K gold before it pumps. Or goal, like you wanna hit 250K CRO before it pumps. I only buy IG when it is lower than 15 cents. I mean, right now it's still at 6 cents for CRO, right? Of course. I mean, this is not a bad time. I mean, it's below 6 cents right now. But we did see it at a high again over that 6-cent mark. 200% increase in volume, 23 million that's going into it. Phenomenal, yeah. I'm still holding what I say 83. Maybe a little bit more, 83, 84. Just converted my Pepe gains into XRP. Don't really see a future for Pepe. I don't see a crazy future for Pepe. Like, it's not something that's going to be like the biggest use case or the most used coin out there. But I think it will be something that does fly with the meme positions. Should we hold or sell our XRP? That's totally up to you guys. Like, I don't want to sit here and tell you that you need to sell all of your XRP or buy a bunch more. It all depends on your situation. There's unique situations everywhere. If you invested and you're up 100%, it doesn't hurt to gain or to take your initial investment, take your initial investment plus a little bit of profit and throw it other places. It doesn't hurt, but you have to be willing to accept if it does end up running, or when it does end up running to a level of $1.50 or $2, you have to be happy with your decision, or at least okay with your decision. You don't have to be happy, but okay with it. Matt, you have any quant? Not anymore. No, I had 2 quant at a price value of like $100. I sold it above 100. But my 2 quant was worth like $900 at one point, um, when like when it did run up to a way higher point. But I only had 2 of them, and I wanted to buy a lot more at $43. But I was upset with the fact that I didn't end up purchasing it at $43. I let somebody talk me out of it, um, and I didn't end up buying more. So no, I don't have any quant anymore. What do you know about the Lunic ruling? That's supposed to happen today. I know nothing about it. I'll look into it a little bit more though. I got $5 grand from out of nowhere. Never bought Ape NFT, but somehow I got it. Be careful with that. If you're given something, a lot of times that's like a fishing type of thing. I've been given NFTs before, and I've done nothing with it. They've had a value of like $100 or $200, and I've done nothing with it because I don't want anybody to take anything from me by getting wallet information, maybe based on sales or something. I don't know how that works, but I don't want to chance it. Hey, Matt, greetings from Brazil. Want to know your opinion about Lunic being considered not a security as Ripple. Do you think if this happens, we can see a big run? Absolutely. I don't know how big the run will be. I mean, we have a lot of people that are big fans of Terra Luna Classic, right? Um, but I'm interested to see what that run would be if it's labeled, not a security, and you go through that that fight there, and we have positivity after positivity after positivity. It should be something that runs, but only time will tell. Check the wallet address you sent it that sent it to you. If they have sent it to a bunch of addresses, some people don't know how to do that. If you're talking about mine, I don't even know where. I think they're in my MetaMask, but or no, my Crypto.com wallet. Hold or sell. That's up to you. I'm not going to tell you exactly what to do. It depends on your unique situation. Thank you for the super chat, though. I appreciate that. This does seem kind of like a sell the news type of event for XRP, at least in the short term. You would say that, wouldn't you? I don't remember where my the BTD tokens are. Yeah, I mean, wherever they are, you can sell them if you want. I think they still have everything. Still has liquidity. Like liquidity's still there. There's like $4,000 worth of liquidity that's in there, and I'm not touching it. So do whatever you want with it. If you have enough to to that you're selling and you're factoring in that liquidity. I mean, either way, it's still I was funding it with Ethereum and also funded it with USTC, or sorry, not USTC, USDT. Matt, are you staking some of your Jasmy or just being safe and holding? Um, so I didn't even know there was a process of staking, honestly. I also would like to know what the time frame is, the unstaking period, the undelegation period, because it is all about profit, honestly. So my BTD tokens are in my trust wallet, just chilling. Yeah, I don't know. It's still there. The liquidity is still there. Everything still has value to it, unless somebody decided to sell a massive amount. But yeah, it's still there. Lex was okay. Sci-fi show. Kind of weird though. Let me see. What are people saying? Thank you for following. Really nerdy 1111. I appreciate it. Yeah, be careful with that. Yeah, I mean, it's for investors. It's all about that profit in the end, and what they can gain with their Jasmy. I still, like I said, I have 570,000 Jasmy coin. So, I'm okay with that. If I can build up more and be able to gather up to 1 million, that would be phenomenal. But if it's not something that's created by the Jasmy team, I'm not gonna sit here and stake it. The Jasmy project itself don't have staking. Okay. So if the Jasmy team didn't create it, it was outside. Are you investing in LCX? No, I'm not. I'm not invested in that position. No, they're not. Um, let's see. Good morning, Matt. Are you getting my tweets? Not sure if I'm tagging correctly. I think so. I get tagged by a bunch of tweets, so um I'm pretty sure I am. I just don't really like respond. I'll like things and stuff, but here and there. Maybe we should do a community coin called Harry the Perry coin. That's funny. There's always news on Lunic. There is always news on Lunic. It's usually very like subtle news. Are you buying a dollar for 6 cents when you buy CRO? You are buying you are buying a dollar for 6 cents when you buy CRO. That's not a bad way to look at it. Um, I know it's going to get to a dollar, so you're buying a dollar for 6 cents. So uh, however many dollars you buy for 6 cents, I mean, you're making a ton out of it. Why am I having trouble doing this math? You're buying uh, an extra 94 cents. You're saving 94 cents on that dollar purchase. So I want to buy this Panasonic like camera, but I can't buy it now. I may buy it later because I would love to do a podcast with like my brothers and stuff and be able to just edit that. Realistic XRP price for the future. Realistic XRP price for the future. So my realistic XRP price that I'm looking for is back to a level of $2 right now. With the current supply, I'm looking for a level of $2. Now, anything further, that's fantastic. But know that I'm going to be taking my initial investment plus a lot of profit. So you may end up seeing me take 500 to 1,000. I might take $1,000 and or 1,000 coins, which is $2,000. I invested less than $1,000 and leaving 788 coins in there for the future. Because if XRP can get to $100 per coin, or XRP can get to 1,000 or $21,000 per coin, whatever the predictions state, which there are a lot of predictions that state this. It's not just like people are just throwing this out of the blue because they just want to throw out prices. They're throwing out these figures because they understand what XRP can be. So I'm also keeping some for that future, for that potential, but not holding a crazy amount. Do I really need 1,000 XRP? I feel like once people start seeing other prices of like $10, they start to sell the position. $5, they start to sell the position. So are they going to be holding on to 120,000 XRP or 50,000 XRP at that time when it's worth $5? Like, well, you can take some profit. Realistic CRO price for the future. So recent I'm trying to think of recent history as we see CRO in Kronos. We've seen that up at a $20 billion market cap. I believe that exchange coins or exchange tokens can be worth a hell of a lot more. Obviously, you can see that with BNB. So we're looking at a level of, four times that of $4. That's probably going to be more of the short term that we see in there. So I'm looking for $100 billion market cap. I expect to see it hover in between $100 and $200 billion market cap for the major bull run, right? But like people said, right now, you are buying CRO. I don't even know what the saying was, but you're buying $1 for 6 cents, right? You're saving 94 cents on that dollar. So as I hold 80,000 CRO, I'm gaining $80,000. As I see that times 4, I'm looking at a hefty gain, with that. But throughout that process, I plan on taking some of my initial investment, and I have that whole plan. I've broken that down already and how much I plan to make. Short-term capital gains tax is high. It is high, but understand that we've been holding for long. Well, I've been holding for long. I've been holding CRO for well over a year at this point. I've been holding Shiba Inu for well over a year. I've been holding a lot of positions for well over a year. Terra Luna Classic, not so much. I think we're getting close to that. Give me a second. I don't see anything on a Terra Luna Classic hearing today. Yeah, I don't see anything on any type of hearing today. The the U.S. court will rule on Terraform Labs push to dismiss the SEC lawsuit within a month. Question on what exactly is an investment contract. That's Terraform Labs. Ahead of Thursday's hearing, which were originally scheduled for 2 p.m. Eastern. That was a while ago. This was this was June 15th, 2023. Terraform Labs lawyers argue UST was not a security because it was designed for commerce rather than as an investment. So it was to talk about UST. I don't see anything on any type of hearing today. Yeah, I actually found BTD on CoinMarketCap. What? Yeah, I don't know what you're talking about. There's BTD to BNB. Yeah, not getting that. That's not the right thing there. If you're talking about Wrap BNB, that's definitely not it. Oh, I have found that one. Interesting. Liquidity says there's $6,000 in liquidity. That's interesting. Very interesting. Yeah, check. There's no wallet address sent to me. You can actually see it under BTD to USDT. Because that's where all of the liquidity is in US, or most of it is in USDT. Bro, do you think Jasmine can hit $1 after the lockout? What do you think of earning potential in XRP? Um, so I think the earning potential for XRP is massive, but it probably won't be as massive as some of the ones with a lower market cap, like a Jasmine coin. I still think XRP will have a lot of success, especially in the short term, and then see hopefully the long term really happen the way that everybody thinks is going to happen. But you're still looking at a $40 billion market cap or $41 billion market cap versus what you would see in like $100 million or $200 million market cap. And there's so much room for growth from there with certain positions if it's going to be something that's insanely popular. So I think Jasmine Coin can find a way to hit $1, but obviously you can see my strategy and mostly going to take profit as time goes on for Jasmine Coin, not just take it all at $1. And we probably will have a decent amount at that level of $1. But I still want to collect profit as time goes on. That's just how that goes. Why isn't XRP mooning? Right now it's in more of a consolidation phase. It hit an increase all the way up to 95 cents, retraced all the way down to 74 cents, and now is in more of like a I guess what people would call a bull flag, right? Where it increases a heavy amount, consolidation, and now we expect a larger increase as well. XRP is going to the moon and it will melt faces. Would love it. Would love it. All right, guys, I think I have to get out of here. Make sure you guys hit the like button, that subscribe button, that notification bell for more videos like this one. Also, make sure you check out some of the links down below. It does help out the channel. I have to rest my voice before I create some more videos. Yeah, definitely check out my TikTok. If you're on TikTok, thank you guys for watching. If you're on YouTube or Kick or anything, feel free to go and check my Kick if you guys are on any other platform but Kick. I really want to get up to 100 followers. So if you can help me get there, I would greatly appreciate it. But yeah, I got to get out of here, guys. Thank you so much for watching again. And hopefully XRP runs way more, and maybe we'll pop back on live stream and just, you know, talk about it as it is running, if it is. So feel free to tweet at me if it starts to run, and we'll like hop back on if we have some time. But I'm gonna get out of here, and I'll catch you in the next one.